Hey, welcome back to my channel. Now let's get into it. In just a few moments, we're going to dig into millionaire Robert Kiyosaki's bestseller, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and take a look at some of the key takeaways. First, I want to mention that I created this channel in order to document my journey to paying off my mortgage in just 5 short years. And I want to encourage you to check out my first 2 videos to find out why I'm doing this, how I got the idea, and where I am in the process. So I'm going to share with you 10 golden nuggets from this wildly successful and popular book. Point 1, financial education is important. Now this is a quote from the book. Financial intelligence solves problems and produces money. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. The book talks about how financial education is not taught in school. Our school systems teach our students how to be employees, and I wholeheartedly agree. How many of us have complained that schools never taught us how to balance a checkbook? They don't teach us about saving, investing, growing your money, starting a business, taxes, none of that. It's all about learning a skill to get a job. And while that's a great starting point, if you want more out of life, you've got to take it a step further. It's never too late to learn about finances. You'll be managing your money for a lifetime. Despite not learning about money management in school, we can still teach ourselves. There are books, articles, YouTube channels like mine. There are so many resources where we can learn how to be better stewards of our money. How many times have you gotten a windfall of money in your lifetime? Whether it be a bonus or a raise or a tax return or a payout on an insurance policy, what did you do with that money? Do you remember? Do you feel good about how you spent that money? Where is it today? Is it in an investment account working for you? If we add up all of the times over the years that we've received a couple of $1,000s unexpectedly, we'd be shocked by how much money we've had access to, been entrusted with, and let slip through our fingers. Money comes and goes in and out of our lives. Set up a plan now for how you will handle extra cash. So when it comes, you refer to your predetermined plan and execute smartly and with purpose. Point 2, knowing the difference between an asset and a liability, and by assets. Robert describes assets as income generation opportunities that do not require his presence. He owns them, but he gets someone else to run them. Stocks, bonds, income producing real estate, these are all described by Robert Kiyosaki as assets. Liabilities are things that cost us money. Things that drain your resources. And oddly enough, he includes things like your house and your car in that category. Now this was a reality check if there ever was one, because I always thought that your home was your biggest asset. But I see his point. If you think about it, a house is a big liability. It doesn't make you money. You pay for maintenance and upkeep, taxes, insurance, lawn care, and on and on and on. All of that costs you money. Point 3, mind your own business. Now this was a game changer for me. Another direct quote from the book. Financial struggle is often directly the result of people working all of their lives for someone else. When you get home from work, mind your own business. Read, study, invest, build a business, research, network, attend classes, commit to learning something you know nothing about, research a new asset to buy, learn about a high-earning CD or bond or dividend, shop for existing businesses that are for sale, or income-producing rental properties to buy. Don't just work for someone else and build their business for them. Build your own. Use your talents to invest in yourself too. Set some short-term and long-term goals for yourself. And when you get home from work, get to work on your goals. Now this may require a little bit of sacrifice, little to no TV time, for example. Point 4, don't be chicken. And this speaks to being scared or afraid of failing. Don't be afraid. Fear is an emotion. Fear will have you scared to make a move. Be fearless. Keep trying. Don't let one setback keep you motionless and living in fear for the rest of your life. Learn the lesson and move on. I'll share a secret with you all. I filed for bankruptcy when I was 27. I had owned 2 properties. One was a rental property and the other I lived in. And I thought I was on my way to becoming a real estate mogul. And then the recession hit. I got preoccupied with my growing family. My homes on paper were worth less than I purchased them for. Gas prices were ridiculous. I got some bad renters and so on and so forth. And I dropped the ball. Life literally took over. I was overwhelmed, felt defeated. I was overstretched. And as a newbie, I retreated and ran for cover, abandoning both of my properties. This literally paralyzed me for several years. I just wanted a simple life after all of that. It was a huge check to my ego, and I was scared to make a move. I just wanted to stick to the basics. No more challenges, no more stretching myself, no more trying to build, no more upward mobility. I just wanted to coast like this. I wanted to live an uncomplicated life from that point on. But when you have gifts inside of you, it's only a matter of time that you can sit on the sidelines. Something inside of you won't let you stay there, won't let you play it safe. And I was really encouraged while I was reading the book because Kiyosaki's rich dad told him that it's best to go broke before 30 because that way you'll have time to recover. And I certainly fall within that category. Point 5. JOB is an acronym for just over broke. I won't even elaborate on that. I'll just let that sink in. You can examine your own situation and interpret that message for yourself. Point 6. You can make money with no money. Oh yeah? How? When I read that, I thought, only a rich person would say that. You can make money with no money? Impossible. That is not my life. But I kept reading anyway. And the point he was trying to make was that you can use other people's money to buy an asset that will make you money. Whether it be a loan from the bank, a family member, or a friend, you don't need to have the initial startup capital to make money. And I can attest to this. I just brought a small business with no money in the bank. I'll share more about that in another video, but the point is, it's true. You can make money with no money when you start thinking creatively and minding your own business. Point 7. The importance of learning the tax advantages and protections of an LLC. Businesses earn money, spend their money, and then pay taxes on whatever is left, if anything. As employees, we earn money, are taxed on that large sum of money, and then we're left to spend whatever is left. Enough said. Point 8. Work to learn. Apply to jobs that will teach you skills and expose you to industries that will benefit you in the long run, benefit your business, benefit your goals. Point 9, how can I afford it? And I quote, saying I can't afford it shuts down your brain, but saying how can I afford it opens up possibilities, excitement, and dreams. And I believe in this. Point 10. Pay yourself first. Now, I'd heard this one before, but my internal reply to that was, if I'm paying my bill, I'm paying myself because I won't be stressed about not having that bill paid. But now that I have a goal that I'm working towards, I find myself thinking differently. For example, in my last video, I mentioned how the holidays and car troubles were unavoidable factors that impacted my budget. but I didn't let them interfere with my goals. And instead, I planned for Christmas. In the month prior, I looked at my budget and I set aside a dollar amount that I would not go over for Christmas. And in fact, I came under by $45. When you do a bit of pre-planning, like making a list of what you need to buy, you can lessen or even avoid impulse spending that can have you still paying off Christmas in March. Oh, I've been there. The book talks about how you're not going to not pay your bills. And if you pay yourself first and find yourself short on your other bills, you'll think creatively about how to get that money so you don't have bill collectors calling you. You work so hard. Why are you reaping the least benefits of your hard work? Pay yourself first. I've included a link to the book on Amazon in the description below. I'd encourage you to get your hands on a copy and explore the golden nuggets that I've highlighted and many, many more. Like how action always beats inaction, and how small thinkers don't get the big breaks. And if you want to get richer, think big. Next week's video will be about bringing sexy back to finances. So stay tuned. Until next time.